Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it, his experience start to finish. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, I just got this printer last night and I'm trying to settle in before school starts back up in the spring. I hooked this up to my Windows 10 updated Toshiba laptop with no issues, which felt pretty low effort for a first-timer like me. The box though was a little annoying because it sort of implies you can plug in a USB drive right away, but you actually need a male-to-male USB cord to connect to a computer. It made me think I could just drop in a USB stick, which wasn't the case. I downloaded the driver software directly from the HP site and had no trouble at all installing it, which is a win for someone who's never hooked up a printer before. The web setup was straightforward, and within about 30 minutes we were printing. I did hear people complain about the paper tray feature that some reviews mention, this plastic rod that supposedly folds out to keep the paper from flinging off the edge, but I didn't see anything like that on my unit. If anyone knows why, I'd love to hear it, because it did feel a little plain in that department. This thing is enormous and heavy, no joke. You absolutely need a few inches behind it to open the lid and access the ink and scanning glass without knocking things over. Speaking of ink, I had no trouble installing the cartridges and there were no leaks. The display immediately told me the cartridges were full, which was a relief even though I know that's just an estimate. It did the usual HP thing of showing full when you first install, and I'm trying not to overthink it. One of the big things for me was network reliability. It works great on our home network, and our Netgear router and extenders seem to keep it accessible from multiple spots in the house. The printer supports HP Z-Print, which means I can shoot print jobs to it by email, something I've used in the past and found handy. I also managed to edit the printer's email address to something simple and memorable, which is a small convenience but nice. I'm mostly printing black and white for school right now, with colors not yet tested extensively. The automatic document feeder works well, better than the old model I had before, and the fax test from the device worked fine too. For what I paid, roughly around $90, the performance feels solid for a home setup. I've seen people complain about ink costs, and yes, that's a reality with inkjet printers, but I've already bought a couple of packs online at a reasonable price, and I'm prepared to switch to XL cartridges when needed. I did have a trek through customer support stories, and nighttime help wasn't as responsive as I'd hoped. Still, this is a home printer, not a business machine, and so far it's doing the job I needed, printing my papers reliably without popping me out to campus printers that are constantly broken or busy. I'll keep posting updates as I use this longer, but for now, this printer feels like a solid, inexpensive, practical tool for college life. If it keeps up, I'll be happy. And that wraps up today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time.